Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft 1.19. And today I am going to be working on building a mechanism that tells me when each of the chests are full. So in the factory here, I've set up, I'm not sure how many farms I've got now. I've got 2 here. I got another 2 here. That's 4. And then I've got 5 and then 6. So I've got 6 different farms set up in the factory here, all doing different stuff. This is the one I built last episode, which is the bamboo farm, which is working fairly well. I did actually do some modifications off camera. I've opened up the downstairs area here so that there's plenty of space for the allay to travel. The one thing I should probably do is get rid of this. Actually, I think the reason I didn't do that is because the redstone is back there. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. But now the allay should be able to travel around here. And I think this is another redstone. Oh, wait. No, that's where the ladder's at. So that's why I can't open that up. But I've opened it up as much as I can. Where did that dirt just go? Did it go down here? I think it went down here. Let's see. Yeah, the dirt went in here. But as you can see, the bamboo is coming into the chest, which is really good. But I want to build a mechanism that tells me when the chest is full and I need to come and empty it out. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be losing items if the chests get too full. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Another thing I wanted to do real quick was duplicate an allay. Get a few more because I'm going to need some more for the other farms. And it's always good to have extra allays around. So I'm going to just take the one in the sugarcane farm here because he's closest to the jukebox. And if I just give him an amethyst shard and then play some music, I should be able to duplicate him. Alright, so here's the allay. I've just grabbed him with the lead. So if I bring him over here, play some music, you should start dancing. If you didn't see how you actually duplicate these guys, what you have to do is you have to make them dance using any music disc, and then you give them an amethyst shard, and it should duplicate, which I don't think you can actually duplicate another one. Yeah, I think after you duplicate them, there's a cooldown, which I need to make sure I close this door, otherwise they're going to get out of here. Alright, so I need to give you your sugarcane back, and this guy right here is going to come with me over to the bamboo farm. Wait, where'd he go? He's over there. Alright, so I've just got the second allay in here. So between the 2 allays, they should be able to harvest up all of the bamboo fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and just manually chop this down over here, just to kind of see how these guys do at collecting up the bamboo. They seem to be doing a really good job. I'll go ahead and activate this one here. So that's how the bamboo farm works. So I just want to see how they do at collecting the items. Yeah, they do a really good job, and they're not going to get stuck because I've opened it up down there. Look at that. Alright, so the allays are doing really good after I did some modifications to the farm. But that's not what I'm working on today. Today, I am building a mechanism that lights up over here. So right now, I've got torches in the place of the lamps, but I'm going to get rid of all these and I'm going to put redstone lamps. When they light up, that means the chest is full. Now, I don't know if any of these are actually getting close to being full. Like, this was the first farm I built, and it's not even, like, half full. So, it's got plenty of space in it. Now, what about the sugarcane farm? How much is down here if I go to this chest? Oh, wow, there's amethyst shards in here. But this one still has plenty of space as well. So there's still a lot of room in the storage here. So I'm not really at a place yet where I really need to empty anything out. I'll check the bee farm here. Wow, look at all this honey that I've got. That's really good. And I actually grabbed up some more glass bottles that I wanted to put in here. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so I've just turned the glowstone that I got into some redstone lamps. So now what I want to do is break these blocks and put in the different redstone lamps. There's 8 in total. So I've got 8 different farms that I can see how much items are in there. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to use these comparators on the top chest. So once this top chest gets items in it, it will tell me that it's getting full. Now, I do want to get some item frames. It might even be easier just to use signs because they're a little bit cheaper. But I want to label these so I know which light goes to which farm. So do I have any extra signs like around here? I don't even know if I have any signs. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some signs, which are really easy to do. So if I just do a stick with some wood, I can get a sign. So this first light here is going to be the sheep farm. Okay, so I've just labeled each of the lights here. So I've got the sugarcane, the cow farm, the chicken farm, and the bamboo farm. And then over here I've got the bee farm and the sheep farm. These 2 lights, I don't have farms set up for those, so I'm not going to label those just yet. But now I know whenever these lights go on, there's too many items in the chest. So what I want to do next is set up the redstone that'll go over to the different lights. And I'm going to start over here with the sheep farm, which is the closest and going to be the easiest to run the redstone to. So if I go out here, I got to figure out where the wall's at, which is apparently in this direction. Oh, great. That minecart is over there, so I don't want to mess with that too much. I also need to get my shovel repaired, so I got to go get some experience. But the light should be up there. There it is. Hopefully I have the right amount of blocks to be able to do this, because if you don't have the right amount, then it won't actually work properly. So this top torch needs to be deactivated, which in this case, actually it might still work. If I put a block there and activate this from the bottom, let's see if it'll work. So if I just put a redstone torch here as a test, that's not going to work. I need an actual redstone signal that goes into the block. So if I just put a piece of redstone and then that, yes, okay, that will work. So as long as I have a block here, it will activate this lamp. So that's going to work out really well. The only thing is I have to make sure I put dirt down here. So I can actually do that same setup for all of these, since this is the correct height. So if I just put dirt blocks here, and I'm going to need some more redstone torches, so I'll make a few of these. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'm just going to make 10. You always need redstone torches for stuff, so I can always use them for another project. But I'm going to go through here and set up all of the redstone torches underneath here. So that should mean all of the lights are on. So all the lights are currently on. But if I put another one underneath it, it will deactivate that torch. So let's go back down here and make sure I deactivate all of the redstone torches. Okay, so I've just deactivated them all. As you can see, they're all turned off. So now that I've got that, why is that one still on? Oh, because I have this activated down here. So let me hook this up. This will be a really easy redstone. All I have to do is take redstone like that. I don't actually know how much you need to put in here to actually activate that, because the more items you put in... Oh, no, they're going down. No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. That's not really what I wanted to have happen. Let me just get rid of this hopper just for a test. I want to see how many blocks need to actually go in here before it'll actually turn on. So the more blocks that you put in the chest, the more signal is going to get put out on this side. So if I put a repeater directly after the comparator, after there's should be just one block. After one block in there, it'll activate. You can see it activate on the side. So I could do that where I can have it immediately activate, or I can wait for it to fill up. So if I just put like a bunch of items in here, yeah, see, now we've got 2 pieces of redstone. Alright, so now that I've got that figured out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this redstone, put a repeater there. So as soon as it gets 2 blocks of redstone, this will activate, which will then turn this on. And that way I can know that the sheep farm is full. So that's how this is going to work. So I'm going to do that for all of the other farms. So the next one I'm going to do is going to be over here. I also need to cover this back up with dirt so that nothing can spawn down here. So I'm going to leave probably this open for now because I'm going to probably use that. But this whole area here, I'm going to block this up because it's no longer going to be needed. Alright, so I've got all the redstone torches here set up. So as you can see, they're all deactivated. So now I need to hook it up to each of the chests. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did before, where I'm going to put a comparator here, 1 redstone dust, and then a second redstone dust, a repeater here. Actually, I need to put the repeater going into this block. So this one's set up a little bit differently, just on the placement. So if I put a repeater like that, and then another piece of redstone, that will work right there. So there's that. The next one I'm going to do is going to be interesting, because it's the first farm that's further away from here. So I'm going to go over on this side to the bee farm and figure out how I'm going to send this redstone signal. So if I go ahead and break these blocks over here so I can get to the chest, I'm going to put the comparator right there. And then I need to send this redstone all the way over there. The problem is I've got this redstone that is going across here. So I'm going to have to find a different way of sending this over there. Because if I go this way, I'm going to run to this redstone. And I'm also going to run to that chest that's over there. If I go that way, I'm going to run into the farm. Because I'm pretty sure the sheep farm goes down. Oh, great. Nope, I don't want the sheep to get out. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do the redstone for this. I've got the comparator right here that goes into this chest. I'm going to have 2 pieces of redstone here that goes into this repeater. Now, temporarily, I've put this redstone torch down just so I can see how far the signal will go. I'm definitely going to need some repeaters for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and crawl down this way so I can actually put all of the redstone in. So if I just crawl in this direction, I probably should have made a mark where this is supposed to go. But as you can see, the redstone has died out. This was the last spot the redstone was activated. So I need to put a repeater here, and then I can continue going in this direction. Now the problem is, I don't actually know how far I need to dig. What is that? Oh, that's the rotten flesh from the zombie I killed. So now that I know which block it is, I need to dig straight down here. So I'm actually in the perfect spot. So this is where I need to send the redstone, is straight this direction. And then there should be a block over here that will activate the redstone torch. So I gotta figure out where it's at. Where is it at? Oh, it's a little bit further. It's right here. Alright, so all I have to do is send this redstone into this block, and then it should activate. Now, luckily, I have plenty of redstone, so I'm not really too worried about using a bunch of it. But I am going to have to figure out how I'm going to mark out each of these spots. So this is going to be the next torch that's going to get activated. Actually, I don't have a farm for that one, so I don't need to build that one just yet. I need to now move over to the other side and work on those farms. Oh, right, there's a skeleton in here with an enchanted bow. What did he drop? A punch 1 bow. That's not bad. So I'll take that, and I'm going to go and fill this in so that the redstone is covered. Okay, so now that I've got that farm done, I don't actually have a collector for the cow farm, but I am going to make one. So I did just harvest all of the cows, so that's why there's not very many in here. And collecting up the items even though I manually have to do this, it's still helpful to have the allays to bring all the items into the chest. So I think I am going to create an allay item collector for here. I'm going to work on that off camera. But the next one that has an allay item collector is the chicken farm here. As you can see, the allay is going around and collecting up all the eggs. I have a feeling this is the farm that's going to fill up the fastest because there's so many eggs. Like, already, this is pretty full in here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all these eggs. If you have any ideas for what I can do with thousands of eggs, let me know in the comment section. Because I've got a lot of them, and I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so I've just finished the redstone here. So now all of the farms on the right side of the factory should be hooked up. As you can see, the chicken and the bamboo farm is lit up. And the reason for that is because I still have the redstone torch put down. But I've fixed the redstone so that the cow farm and the chicken farm are now separate. So what I need to do is I need to go over here and break away the redstone torch. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. And then I'm going to get rid of the one that's over here. And this is the only farm so far that I actually had to change the redstone height. So all of the other ones are all on the same height, but this one's actually a little bit lower because the way I built the bamboo farm is I actually made it so that it goes down. I think it was like 2 extra blocks so that I can get more bamboo. And as you can see, this is growing up very quickly in here. It's actually almost ready to harvest. Once these middle ones here grow up to the top, they'll actually get harvested. I'm interested to see how much bamboo's in the chest now at the end of the episode. Oh, there's actually some cobblestone in here from when I was probably breaking stuff. So I'll get that out. But it's got a decent amount of bamboo in here. And this is going to be really helpful for the new update for Minecraft. Because they're going to add some bamboo blocks. Which is going to be really cool to see how those work. So that's why I'm trying to collect up as much bamboo as possible. But all these farms are now hooked up with redstone. At least the ones that are finished. I still need to do those 2 farms in the back. I got to figure out what I'm going to put in there. But all of these farms are working really well. Like, here's the wool farm. So that's going to be pretty much it for today. I've got all of the farms hooked up now to these lights. All of them are turned off because none of them are full. But once they fill up, these should activate and tell me that I need to go empty out those chests before they overflow. But that's going to be it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.